Conducive Gaming here.
I'm Intrepid. Oh, my bad. No, you go.
I'm Axel. You are?
Oh, it's my turn now? Oh. And I am Intrepid, and we are going to stream some Multiverse gameplay.
That's right.
And apparently watch atrocious ditto battles on the main menu screen.
Because, that's what we need.
Okay. So...
head straight into the single player. Go right into Multiverse.
Why don't you head straight off my back?
Alright. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
What do we want to do? I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really pay attention much to like what they're all about. Mainly because I think of it as, I'm gonna go into a battle, I'm gonna fight some people, and there's gonna be some modifiers. Sometimes?
Right, exactly. I touched a little bit about it on Tuesday's stream. I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. On Tuesday's stream on this channel. Basically, obviously, the whole idea behind this is DC, separate Earths, and periodically we'll get different Earths that do different things. So Intrepid's going to go ahead and jump into this one.
I'm gonna squeeze Screeco.
And now, we have a modifier called Zeus's Power. I have no idea what that is.
We're going to find out. I'm going to assume it's an attack buff on everybody.
Yeah.
You know what we should have done? We should have picked a neutral character that we can both play.
Oh, I mean, you can...
Like Scarecrow. We both play.
Hey, that works, huh?
You're not fast enough, Barry.
I'm fast enough to knock you out.
My sexy shirt.
Not to outrun
and as you can see, the characters in the Multiverse are customized, like the players online as well. So it's a very neat little detail there. Intrepid. I didn't even realize the flash had that.
That's what Zeus's power does. Strikes you with lightning and then freezes you.
That's neat.
Oh.
Now, Intrepid, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much have you played Scarecrow since this game is released?
I don't think that's an accurate statement. on a scale of what? Like, fucking 6? 6 what? Minutes?
Not minutes. Okay, how much? Okay, let's change the question. How much have you played Scarecrow since it's released?
About 5 times more than every other character.
Okay, so that's about 50 on a scale of 1 to 10.
I don't do that. You may have noticed that I don't use my abilities. That's because I'm garbage.
And that's the thing. Oh, you see? So that was that thing you were showing me, that new movie you had? The photos?
From Egypt. Say hi to the T-Rex. And dinner with myself.
I have a big head and little arms.
Okay, we're gonna...
Next time, try stretching first.
Alright, let's go to the shower.
I banish you.
So I don't know why I'm wearing the green skin. Oh, I think it was like some moment where I was like, oh, it matches his thing. Not only a green thing,
I will say I do like your Scarecrow, but I do want to take this time to point out that my Scarecrow looks very different than yours, which is cool.
Which is awesome. Yeah. I think it's fantastic. I like it because it just makes every character their own. Like, you don't feel... I feel like in other games, when, say you main a character, like, you're playing Melee, and you're like, oh, actually, no, Melee's a bad example, because there's only, like, 5 people in it. But, say, like, there's some game, and you're like, I'm this character, everyone knows me as playing this guy, I'm the best with this character, and then they have someone else coming in, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna play the same character, too.
Exactly.
And then, like, they do better than you. And, like, you just have that, like, weird point of contention, because someone else is trying to, like, step on your land. See, I don't feel that with anybody. I mean, I don't tend to feel that way anyway, but, jeez. But, you know, the customization really makes it so we're playing the same character, but I don't feel like... One thing I've yet to figure out with Scarecrow, I feel like it'd be a very simple thing to learn, because I've done it by accident many a time. Actually moving forward with this chain, I don't know how you do it. I thought it was just a pressing forward type deal.
I thought it was
Plant
too.
is out. Plant is here.
Oh, the plant dinosaur. Watch out, that thing could be deadly.
Yeah. That plant dinosaur is quite the nuisance.
Yeah.
So if I grab him with I'll just go for it. Grapple. Oh. Grapple. Ow! Stop it! One thing I've been trying to practice a lot too is the short hop, like I think I would have my foot. I thought I'd jump over someone while also swinging my chain. Skill X is one of the
when you do it.
Sometimes, if you look closely, you'll notice it comes from behind and then moves out. So you just gotta I actually didn't know if my close moves that far. But Itachi was with me. My throws reached.
And
some of you may get that, most of you won't.
I don't know if you noticed that little detail, but on the gravestone it actually says the name of the person who's using the super move.
Very much disrespect. Of an ultimate, that's different. But it's not like impressive enough to be like, wow, that's so cool. Yeah, the Joker's maybe even. Who else has a crazy ult? That's what I'm trying to think of. Black Adam has a pretty solid ult.
I actually fought a Black Adam earlier.
Think you're rehabilitated?
I found that Black Adam, when chained together, is a very, very, very big nuisance. However, what they've done really well in this Injustice is kind of making everyone a solid nuisance.
Yeah, in their own way, and it's great. Well, I mean, I don't know if there's ever a time when you can call someone being a nuisance great, but you get the point.
No super armor for you. Oh. I thought I was going to get that, like, free full charge up. Smack. Never know what to pick up.
Your last breath draws near.
Alright.
And the cool thing about the shade is this Green Lantern,
You mean Blue Lantern?
yeah, that's what I mean.
This light silver gray lantern?
It doesn't just change his skin.
This fucking blue Power Ranger over here?
Like, it
flying around,
it
kicking my
changed
ass.
everything about him. You know, it changed his core. It's not like it was just a reskin. It was like, hey, it's a reskin, and it's not green anymore. It's blue with him. It's such a nice little detail. It's so nice and refreshing to see how different these characters really can be.
My favorite basic combo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's the boot. Oh, I forgot it comes from above. I was like, oh, I'm gonna jump over it. It's a ground pound. It's not a ground pound. That boot comes from the pure sky.
Green Lantern more than needs the ring.
He really is a Power Ranger. Oh my god.
Look at him. He's the Blue Ranger.
No. Ooh, I wish I could activate my ult.
That'd be something.
Get over here. Easiest way to change your ult, honestly.
So what does that shield do on Green Lantern? It doesn't look like it's doing anything.
I think it ignores. Or just is it? Or I don't know. If it's just. I used to think that it made it so that he could interrupt and gave him proper armor, which I think it does. But because before it didn't seem like he was able to like counter me. But now, I mean, sorry, before I wasn't able to get a combo off. Well, he had that up because he would just kind of interrupt me. So I assumed that it gave him kind of somewhat of a damage ignorance. But I don't know that because during Scarecrow, when I was playing Scarecrow just now, he definitely felt hooked a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he was still getting kind of knocked around.
Oh, you had to fucking say that, didn't you? Unreal.
What?
You just fell to the hook.
Let's explore that.
Begin.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That wasn't even meant to be like a joke. Like my hook was actually fucking. And Gator. Oh.
Get on.
Gator power, not so power.
Another character that is rude, Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing's just rude.
Think about how Swamp Thing tends to have like the best gear. This looks like fucking Diablo of the swamp.
the El Dorado of the...
Oh, we're dead. We're dead. Oh, no, we're not. Smack!
Oh, well, fun fact. That's blockable. I thought that since it comes from below, it wasn't blockable, but... I guess I was wrong. Very nice chaining. Very nice use of the modifier as well. Even though I don't know if you want to tell me.
I'm not really intending it. It's random. Yeah. I think it actually attacks whoever's getting beat up the most. Because I've noticed that when I was getting my ass handed to me in the first battle, I got struck by lightning all the time. But now that I'm kind of turning Swamp Thing into more of a thing, honestly, than Swamp, he's gonna eat me. With his ult, actually.
Swamp Thing has like my favorite ultimate in the game. Or one of my favorite ultimates in the game.
He's gonna take it back right now. I thought he was gonna take that back right then.
I played a little bit with Swamp Thing, and I'm still on the same of, he's good and all, but it's like, I don't know if I can ever learn him. Swamp Thing. Yeah.
If you like a character enough, I found that no matter, even if you're bad with that style of fighting, you can be really good with them.
Does he play like Solomon Grundy?
That's like a nice new about. What I do notice is every time I fight a Harley, it's a completely different Harley.
I was gonna say, the amount of different Harleys I've seen in this game.
Like, a lot of people you can see, like, they have, like, kind of the base sameness, and then, like, certain things change about them. However, Harley seems to be, like, totally different.
He doesn't want any of your shit.
She's gonna take all of it.
Oh, see at the bottom there's also alternate objectives you can do, which is perform one roller skate. Gives you a nice little bonus.
Oh, that's what I should have done. Definitely, yeah, he doesn't use the longer. Oh, my face.
Wow, you're really good with Scarecrow.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And this is all without actually using the ability I really should.
Right.
So easy to avoid, but so easily also forgotten if you're not looking for that little piece of bait she throws.
Stop having fun.
Stop having fun.
We're gonna duel this one. Why not?
So, do you know how the clashes work? Because I actually read into it. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, what happens is the one who initiates the clash, if they win the clash, they get a health regen. If they lose the clash, they get a damage something. So whoever initiates it, if they win, get a health regen. Whoever's defending gets a damage boost if they win.
Okay, I was just switching to that.
Because I know there were some people that thought that it was exclusive to certain characters. That's not how it works.
Scarecrow wins.
And actually, it's kind of essential to learn to win the clash in this game. I actually realized that there's a lot of reliance on clashing.
The NPCs tend to teach you. You don't even have to really look into it as much to know. You'll know after a certain number of NPC battles when it's okay to do it. Mainly because the NPCs will fuck you over every time with it.
Right.
What I do like is that ultimates are saved exclusively really for the kill. I'm gonna pass the controller off, by the way, to Axel. Excuse me. To Axel here, he's gonna play some
Green Arrow.
play some Green Arrow.
I picked a fucking character.
It's the green versus the blue, and then the green versus
it's
the
fun,
green,
funny.
and then the green versus the greenest.
It's just fucking green everywhere.
Right? There's a lot of green in this game. Green Arrow, Green Lantern.
Yeah, there is. There's a ton.
The one I just looked at that was green, but wasn't called green something.
You really think so? bet Dinah 50 you got a glass jaw.
Swamp Thing, Poison Ivy.
Technically, Poison Ivy's green. Yeah, what green colors? See, I find it very wrong, though, when I see people play characters like Green Arrow and the Green Lantern and make them not green.
Yeah, no, I totally understand, but I also...
Honestly, if they wanted to throw in the level of detail, they could have changed their name to match... They changed the color of their name to match what the color they were.
Well, you just gave me a name for my loadout for Green Arrow. I'm going to say not Green Arrow. That's going to be the name of my loadout. But unfortunately, not everyone can see that, so... I found that my Green Arrow, I love using his boxing glove. Which, for those of you who don't know, is actually an enhancement of the regular arrow. If you have meter burn and you press R2, you actually get the boxing glove.
It, contrary to my belief, I had a friend that I was playing this with who decided to whip out his glove on me. I read it. I read the pull on it and dropped myself into guard mode. However, didn't know that he could just sit there and hold it. So we got in about a minute straight long Mexican standoff about this fucking boxing glove, really. And he sits there, we're ducking each other, trying to like block it, and I ended up getting hit by it eventually because I tried being snarky and sweet.
And the cool thing about it is, I'm gonna get ravaged here for a second. The cool thing about it is when you enhance it, you can actually cancel it and put it away, and it'll stay a boxing glove arrow.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Very neat little trick. Like, look. Never mind, I lost, so you're not gonna look. But
the joys of talking while playing, especially in fighting games.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna try.
That's why I stutter all the time too. I have a nice cool sentence, and then I'm in the middle of my sentence, and all of a sudden I'm just like, wait, what was I talking about? I'm gonna focus for a minute.
Notice this freaking Joker modifier too that's fucking me up with these teeth.
But it's so festive.
It is festive, but it's driving me crazy.
These Green Arrows do and never touch their ground. Every NPC Green Arrow I fight just constantly spends their time in the air jumping and throwing their balls around. Yeah. I find that so far in this game that when I play human players, they play more fair than when I fight NPCs. I had to fight an NPC, Dr. Fate, I was telling Axel the story before, who was almost impossible for me to beat because all he could do was spam projectiles. He just spammed his quick one over and over, which I found you could chains and throw out like 5 of them. Didn't know that. And he just sat there and spaced me on the whole game. And it was ruthless. I couldn't even move the whole game. He's sitting on the right side of the map, I'm sitting on the left, and he's just whipping.
Oh, that was kind of a waste for me to do that right there. But kind of, I mean, a lot of a waste. I also noticed that because this is not my Green Arrow, I'm doing a lot less than I would normally do, because this one's such a higher level than this one, and I don't have the gear that I'm used to attached to my Green Arrow, so...
Now, what would be nice is if you could do a dual login almost, where it puts both of our names so we can select which name we're playing under.
Correct, yeah.
So I could use my devout tag, you could use your
I wish
tag, I don't know what your tag is actually. Sly Guy?
Yeah, on PlayStation it's Sly Guy. I'm gonna hand the controller back to you because I'm tired of getting embarrassed, so.
I'm gonna try it with Green Arrow. I'm gonna put it out there to everyone who I am not the best Green Arrow. In fact, I can't stand this character.
Coaching a little bit. Green Arrow very up in your face, but if down forward square is his spin. Yep. That's gonna be your best friend when it comes to him. Circle is how to fire arrow. Circle R2 is a boxing glove arrow. Down back circle is equipping ice arrows. Down circle is equipping fire. Down forward circle is shock arrows. I don't know if there's a down up circle.
Get up.
Very nice.
I was worried. Ow. Oh, there it is.
And here's the transition.
if anyone has beaten the story mode yet, you know how annoying that thing is.
Yeah.
And the big fucker right in the back there, who for some reason could intervene, and it isn't questioning why there's two people that have suddenly invaded his ship and are fighting right in front of his control center. But you know, whatever.
Okay, so Intrepid schooling me here. I was kicking ass with Green Arrow earlier. I don't quite understand what happened, but
the only I don't know. You'll notice I don't do a lot of combos. In fact, I've only thrown out the one that he just told me. Mainly because my only default is learning the hand-to-hand combat skills of every hero before learning their combos. So by focusing on that, it allows. Oh shit! I only got help back.
The siestas appreciate.
You want a wager? Okay.
Oh.
I'll bet all my money on that one hit I got left. Punch. Yeah, he
Green Arrow wins.
So by using that, it makes it helpful to use heroes that you're not used to. Like there, I was able to win the battle. I've never played Green Arrow. I only know his forward square now.
Yeah.
I tried dabbling to see if I could get another combo to work, but I didn't know what it was. So all I really relied on was just properly timing my blocks and using. I also utilized his X moves a lot, which is pretty much what kept me alive throughout. Look at that Bane.
Yeah, see, even Bane. Venom is usually green. His shader makes it a
Shouldn't we
different
at least
color.
shake hands?
What color is that? It looks green to me.
That was like a 10. Or yellowish, or whatever.
Oh, what did I do?
Yep, that's the back. And if you enhance that, you have to choose 2 back to back. Or NeaterRealm. I'm sorry. I say enhance, but that's Mortal Kombat term in this game. It's called NeaterRealm. It's the same thing.
See, Bane has a massive disadvantage here in this matchup, mainly because he's got nothing that can space me.
I found that fighting Bane with Green Arrow is actually really a power move.
What?
A power move, like fighting Bane with Green Arrows. I can tell that Green Arrow is a weakness to Bane.
That was quite the quick charge.
Yeah, he was upset at you. He was pretty salty, just a little bit.
Ooh, See, the reason I have problem fighting Green Arrow is he utilizes the same skill set that kind of like Scarecrow has. Oh wow, I can actually pull off a combo just like Scarecrow.
if the Joker's teeth will let you.
Yeah. This is what I get. This is what I get for using Polygon.
Yeah.
Oh. There's my dash. Can you get close enough for me to do that thing?
And pulls out the win.
There it is.
At the grin of his. Oh. Nice pull off. Nice pull off.
Green Arrow wins.
I wasn't expecting I was going to take that one. We made it.
We got there. Eventually.
I don't know if anyone else could see the setup happening. I was trying to get him in the corner. I was like, if I can get him in the corner, I can chain this a lot easier. Got some info. We got the
some more green. Some more.
The fucking
Green Arrow's got stealing my favorite catchphlase.
Look at those eyes.
I've actually seen the shader on that lantern.
Barbie girl.
I know the name of that shader. You know what the name of that shader is? Love.
Really?
Yeah.
Aww.
There's a shader for every emotion that there is a lantern.
You thought I wouldn't double swing.
There's life, hope, rage, love, fear, something else. There was a couple other ones. Something.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's hope. Hope is. I don't know what hope is. No, yellow is fear.
Hope is
green
blue.
is will. Hope is blue. Right. You're right.
Yeah.
And love and
there's
red. I think that's it.
Well, there's life too.
Light.
Yeah.
What would light be?
It's a blue. It's a light blue. It's not the same shade as blue. It's like a lighter blue.
So it's like great value hope.
Yeah.
Ow. Teeth. Oh, oh man. Comboed me into the teeth. He knew what he was doing.
See, Green Lantern is actually a very well-made character, but I can't play him for shit. I'm stuck on and part of the story, I'm stuck on a Green Lantern fight. Just because I can't use
I was hoping to go forward. That combo, I don't know how. What combo is that? The one where he shoots him straight up?
The down forward triangle? Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know, but I'm running that salty run back.
Green Arrow's got this.
Since when?
Who is he talking to?
Sarcasm is just lost on some people.
Begin.
Oh, the Green's so funny. That mighty punch that Green Lantern has.
I stood there for a second because I forgot my combos again. George. Oh my god, you can chain those. I'm so happy right now.
Oh, Joker's teeth again. They strike again.
Ooh.
Very nice, Green Lantern.
That was pixel perfect right there, buddy.
Good for you.
I'm not near any lamps. I can't Spider-Man your ass right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Read that.
You can Robin Hood him though.
Isn't he supposed to be Robin Hood?
Well, no, he's not supposed to be Robin Hood, but he resembles Robin Hood.
A little too much. I'm surprised Robin Hood gets on
They touch upon it in the comics and in the shows and the movies all the time. Like, listen here, Robin Hood. He's like, yeah, I get that a lot. They actually like say it to him.
Ooh, man. I was hoping to get that sweep so I could kick him into the teeth, but all it did was slide me into the teeth to pick him up.
Actually, one of the intros in this game for the fighting is between Harley and Green Arrow. Okay.
Let me try. We're gonna pass this off to the Green Arrow Master.
Yeah.
Green
Even though you
Lantern
just schooled me,
wins.
but we're gonna see if I.
That was mostly luck.
Yeah, there's actually an interaction between Harley and Green Arrow, but for an intro fight, and Harley goes, and Green Arrow comes up and he goes, "Harley, don't," and she calls him some other name, and he was like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna call me Robin again."
No.
Robin Hood again, I mean. So.
If only I could remember. There's
wear
one
that ring
interaction
for the
with Scarecrow
ego.
and some female
Wear it to
character.
help people. As if you know what they
Where they
mean.
mention
Begin.
something that Scarecrow's done, and he goes, "Hey, sounds like daddy issues." I can work with that.
Oh my god.
And I was like, wow. I want to remember which character it was. One of the characters. Something along the lines, obviously, of their daughter. Maybe Wonder Woman?
I don't know.
I don't know the lore.
I'm trying to think of who has daddy issues, quote unquote. That's a woman in the DC universe, but I can't think of that.
Batman has a little bit of daddy issues.
But
he also has mommy issues.
He has his parents are not alive issues. So.
Yeah.
Seemed a little too blunt. I'm sorry.
No, they did. They're dead as doornails. I was very intrigued to learn that. See, I thought Green Arrow's. I'm intrigued. There's too many Greens right now. Green Lantern's ultimate. I thought it only smacked down in front of him. I did not know that it travels with you and will smack down from above no matter what.
Right. So you have to block. I'm pretty sure he's one of the few that you actually have to block to avoid.
You should be able to block it pretty easy though, because if you guys just saw, I kind of backed up from it, just thinking that I would outpace it. However, I accidentally blocked it because I was moving backwards, so it could probably be easily avoided.
Now see, that was a mistake. I probably shouldn't have done that ultimate move, just because he has that much meter left. And what he can do is he can clash me and actually regain a good amount of health back. If he was smart, that's what he would go for.
See, I would never think to throw the arrow that way because it doesn't look as if it should connect. I almost don't agree with how it connects because it kind of goes over their head. But
you can actually change the direction. Like you can aim upward if you like too. You can do that. I find that useful sometimes, depending on the situation.
All right, we are back pushing the cart forward.
Superman.
Next up is Spooperman.
Yeah, Superman, and then good old Supergirl right after him, so that's nice.
You mean Superman, but faster? At least on the bright side, they changed their abilities around to not make them the exact same character. I thought they were going to be like
I heard you killed the other me.
Character type
That was an
deal.
accident. Like the one you're about to be in.
But they're not.
Joker's teeth strike again.
I didn't learn until today that what Superman's ability does, but it's not fun. It's not fun to deal with.
What does it do?
It gives him an increased damage output, but also allows him to sometimes ignore armor or like ignore blocking.
See, this
actually, now I can't remember. I think it might give him some armor so he can react faster. Oh no, that's Aquaman. My bad. Thinking Aquaman. But yeah, it basically gives him like super armor breaking punches. So you can't really block him as efficiently.
Part of me wishes that Green Arrow's move power wasn't arrows, and arrows were just kind of in his moveset, but part of me also thinks it works so well.
The real danger of Green Arrow isn't his arrows, it's his bow.
Yeah.
It's the ability... See, the reason I compare him to, like, Scarecrow is because he's also another character that has a disjointed hitbox type weapon. Now, the advantage it gives for him is because Green Arrow is meant to be a fast character, so it allows him to use those things against you so fast. If you're familiar with melee, like Marth. Marth is like, he's fast, but he also has the sword, so if you can time out the speed, you can bring him with the sword and he won't touch you.
Alright, you know what? I kind of want to show him the guild a little bit.
The guild?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Guild's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is awesome that we're on my account because I actually have the guild ready.
Yeah, you guys are getting an exclusive look into the Conducive Gaming Guild. So
yeah, the 2 people as of right now. Not many people in the group clan.
And as you can see,
or have gotten it yet.
You have a model that you can enter. You have
hashtag Team Fuck Harry. Inside joke, but that's going to be changing soon. We have to insult at least everybody in the group first.
In here, you can actually send gear to your friends, to people who are in the gear in the guild. So you select it and you just send it, and people can go in there and accept it.
You can also leave hate mail.
You can leave hate mail. Be like, hey, why did you screw this up?
A lot of hate mail.
There's the activity log. You'll see what other people have done.
Not much.
Yeah, we haven't done too much. I dwelled a little bit in it, but I didn't do
basically made the guild yesterday, spent about 20 minutes trying to figure out how to invite people, then realized I made it private, and then so we kind of just went back. And there is, well, we haven't touched upon it yet, there is a really cool portion of it that's, I don't know, you gonna go through it?
Okay, I got that.
I'm trying to see if we're the same wavelength. I don't think we are. The guild multiverse.
Oh yeah, there's an exclusive multiverse for your guild. Obviously only people in your guild can activate this, and it will, believe it or not, it does change.
After 108 hours.
Yeah. You want to kind of encourage everyone in the guild to go play it. That's what you kind of want to do, because
see, what you want to do is this guild won't go far because this guild specifically is going to be for only people in our gaming group. Of course, which is why it's called Conducive Gaming. But other guilds are really meant for you to have as many people in them as possible. If you could actually back up a screen, we can show them. There are, over down in the bottom right-hand side, you will see there are daily and weekly challenges. And you'll notice it wants you to throw 300 environmental interactives as a guild. So they're high, but the more people you have in your guild helping you out and doing battles in the multiverse that you guys also own, it helps out everybody.
So me and Intrepid being the only 2 in the guild right now isn't helping us very much. Oops, I hit that button.
Indeed it is not.
We're waiting for everyone else on Conducive Gaming to get this game so that they can join it as well and help us with these guild challenges.
What is awesome, though, is that you don't exclusively have to be inside your own guild's multiverse in order to gain on these challenges. I actually realized this now, because I've never done the guild multiverse for ours.
Right.
At least not during our stream, and we have 65 down now.
Same goes for all of these guild trophies. You're working as a team. It's actually really cool.
it adds a whole new level of playing together because they realize that every fighting game gets old just playing 1v1 matches. Right. You need something else to do, and if there's not going to be a tag team mode, there's got to be something where you guys can do where you're both benefiting together by playing separately.
Right, exactly.
And they pulled it off fantastic. I was telling somebody earlier today that I, at this point, honestly think this is the best 2D fighter that's been released. I mean, it's made by NetherRealm. Like, they brought us Mortal Kombat, which was already a masterpiece, and they just improved upon it tenfold and applied it into Injustice 2. And dare I say, it came out too well. No, not too well. Just fantastic, but no, because if it was too well, we wouldn't want to play it.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's definitely really, really well done. The only thing I have yet to find that's a big issue to me, I've had a lot of moments where the super armor that gets applied to ultimates is a little annoying because you'll be in the middle of a combo and someone can kind of break it by activating their ult. And since they have super armor and you're in the middle of an attack, it's kind of a guaranteed hit, so I find that a little BS. There are ways to work around it and kind of set yourself up, so it's not that big a deal. My biggest issue is the fact that supers are all the same. I do really wish they had an incorporation where maybe the difference between 2 bars of meter and 4 bars of meter would give you 2 different types of ultimates. So, or maybe even 2, 3, and 4. So 2 basically just did this melee style combo that was kind of strong, and 3 did a short cutscene, kind of like the ultimates that they already have in this game, where they're kind of short and sweet and to the point. Right. And then have the 4th level be something over the top, something along the lines of one of the longer ultimates in the game, kind of like Darkside's or Supergirl's, where like you're actually kind of in the cutscene a little bit longer than most. Something like that, something a little over the top, but then still incorporate the meter burns and stuff. I think would be cool. I don't know if that would be a little too much overkill after looking at that a little bit, though. Having meter burns as well as different ultimates could really change up the game.
Right, exactly.
We should really get into something else. To look at.
I'm looking. These are all a little long.
Just do the final.
This one?
Yeah.
100 common or better gear sacrificed. Oh, okay. So see how it says requirements?
Oh.
And that's 100 pieces sacrificed by the guild. 10,000 as the guild. So I could contribute like 2,000. Somebody else can contribute 2,000. Okay. Yeah. 40 complete sacrifice event as a guild.
Are we in the guild multiverse right now?
Yeah, that's why I was just looking at
it.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a guild. There's guild credits and stuff like that. We'll just do one more quick multiverse thing.
Let's play a new character. Who do we want to play? Something that we're both comfortable playing. What do you feel like playing?
That's hard.
Someone in that range of like, I don't know this character, but I feel like I can pull him off. I'm trying.
And this one looks like a basic one to do. So.
No powers.
Yeah.
What is no powers?
Yeah. Wait. No. I'm gonna. Reports that he has made things more interesting by disabling all... Oh, never mind. That's not what we want to do. Disabling all special abilities.
I actually did one of those as Scarecrow, and it is goddamn near impossible. If anyone is listening and knows Scarecrow and knows how he plays, you'll probably agree with me that goddamn he is hard to play without abilities.
Only you and
because he basically needs to use his abilities in order to, do anything.
Who do we want to play?
Who do we want to play? We got, we both enjoyed Blue Beetle a little bit.
We both enjoyed Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
I actually wanted to main him a lot more, and then for some reason kind of just quickly fell out of love with him.
Yeah.
I respect him a lot, and I like him as a character, and I'll hit play him here and there, but I don't have the same drive I have with learning him as much as I do with... obviously Scarecrow, and more or less Wonder Woman at this point. I played Wonder Woman for the first time today, and boy oh boy did I like her. Never been a Wonder Woman fan, but wow, that is a bright.
It's not saying much.
I like this. I like the way this thing is very nice looking.
The only actually, Bane was on my list of characters I really wanted to play. The fact of making him look good and look cool, but I feel like I did very, very good way he fights. In a fighting game, mainly because they kind of tend to get tossed around by almost anyone that has a zoning type ability or a projectile, and God forbid both, like Blue Beetle. As you can see, you can very easily shut him down by just using your blades and not letting him use his moves. Keep a tiny bit of a distance, not too much, and he's a done deal, boy.
Blue Beetle, yeah, like you were saying, Intrepid, his ability is the blades. And like you said, it restricts movement, but it also adds moves to the profile as well.
It expands his roster of physical contact melee moves, however, takes away several abilities, actually. Several ones, which is why you'll never see Blue Beetles like fight the entire match in their blade form. Those actually, on higher levels of play, much higher than ours, of course, you will find that the Blue Beetles constantly swapping between their blade and hand form. Biggest reason because once you're in blade form, you can't shoot your gun, which is something useful for projectiles for Blue Beetle when he's in hand.
Right. And it's, I made this reference a couple times. It's almost like, with the exception of restricting the moves, it's almost like, or abilities, it's almost like Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, where you can switch between having a weapon and fists in the middle of the fight. It's almost like that. That's what it reminds me of.
So I'm gonna take a crack at Wonder Woman. Get it? She cracks the whip.
Wow, these AIs are looking gorgeous with their ideas. I like it. I like that Wonder Woman a lot.
Come on! I'm freaking 18!
I didn't realize how old you were, Blue Beetle. Thank you for that.
As you can see, my aerial game is not as strong with Blue Beetle. I love the aerial game. Who's Demeter?
Yeah, who's Demeter? I actually...
Yeah, you've always talked about Hermes, bitch. Ow.
I'm a big DC fan, but there are a few of those characters that I don't know that much about. I don't know that much about Wonder Woman or Blue Beetle. So, for her to say random shit, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Ooh, I thought that would actually hit her out of it. I think it's like super when you throw.
I believe so.
Was that like medium strength armor, I guess?
Possibly.
Because you can definitely hit people out of it, but I definitely hit my projectile like that. I definitely hit my cannon. His swap for his abilities is really fast. However, I kind of feel like they could have done a little bit more and made it so you could swap mid combo, like it was almost instant. Ooh.
Like you said, I'm very interested in Blue Beetle, but I'm also very interested.
I thought he threw at you. I forgot. He throws at his
head.
But I'm also trying to stick to one character for now, just to match.
Oh, actually, sorry, because this is happening now. I have to interject. And did you guys notice what I? This is a prime example of what I meant. I threw out my ultimate haphazardly, very haphazardly, actually, which immediately followed up by a wager, and they know that it's a very safe move, because if there's an ultimate that misses, you now have a full meter and they've got nothing. So what you can do is you can burn 1 meter bar and still win the wager, and then have to only regain 1 to pull off either an ultimate move, or you still have 3 bars of meter to meter burn, which is very, very good in terms of late game battles.
Scarab's got your tech beat.
It's the man, not the machine.
Yeah, that's what I
got you beat there too.
That is a very nice sideboard. We're 3-0 right now for how awesome the AIs have been in this multiverse for their skins.
Ooh, I'm gonna figure out the little thing.
That's what I was saying during my Green Lantern fight at Green Arrow. I use my ultimate or my super move. I don't know what it's called in this game, but and he had a full bar after I was done. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, that was a bad idea. I should not have done that. Because now he has a chance to regain as much health as possible by initiating a class for me. He didn't. He stupidly didn't. He should have. But and almost in a way very closely making my super move irrelevant.
Yes. That's another thing. When you win a wager, even one bar meter will give them certain buffs. 90% of the time, they're going to get a health regen buff because you did it while they were low on health, which will really change the game. So, like, say I leave them on this much health after an ult, they'll activate a wager right now, and what they'll do is they'll bring health back to like a half a health bar. Normally, if you're fighting an NPC too, that's normally ass-kicking time. I'm pretty sure the NPCs are pretty programmed that if they win a wager at that point of the battle, they're about to kick your ass. Because it's happened to me almost every single time. Pretty much, you'll have a whole health bar and
super kill shader.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
You'll like I was saying, you have like a whole bar of health pretty much, and they'll do that move. They'll wager you after you use your ultimate. They'll gain their health back, and then all of a sudden they'll whip out this like 55 chain link combo that you didn't even know was part of the game, and then end your life.
Right. Okay, Aquaman. I think I hate fighting Aquaman.
I dislike fighting Aquaman.
Begin.
Yes, I do. Yep.
that damn trident. Okay.
It's not even really the trident as much as it is that one attack that he has. Because if you're close enough, it's like, okay, this does a lot. Oh, you can meter burn it to keep going, but then you can keep meter burning it. Kind of go crazy. Oh, we have a speed multiplier on it?
I guess so.
It looks like it. I had to play a battle last night. I was playing Harley Quinn versus Catwoman with a 3x speed multiplier, and boy oh boy, was it a mess. It was definitely something you probably needed to do a little bit, but like actually kept talking. It was ridiculous. I ended up leaving. I was like, this is too fast. Especially when the NPC knows the combo still and can pull them off at that speed. I had one where the combos came out faster for everybody, but the movement speed was the same. That was really, really weird. Because I'm playing Scarecrow here, and most of his abilities with his hook kind of have a little bit of a setup. You kind of got to swing it along. So I got this big, hefty, fucking bag sack of shit walking around. But then I go to throw my hook and he does it at the speed of light. It's kind of crazy. Ooh, nice dodge. That was a game closer.
He blocked it. Are you kidding me?
This is where you chain combo. Just chain him to oblivion. Oh, he got the crotch shot.
He got me.
Aquaman wins.
This multiverse. Got blue beetle head. Let's see if I can take a crack at the good old King of the Sea.
You're gonna get blue.
What are you talking about?
Beetle?
You mean Mermaid Man?
Begin.
Mermaid meme.
If he's Mermaid Man, who's Barnacle Boy?
Oh! You were looking away when you said that. I was setting up this nasty mace punch, and he just, like, super quick, just jabs me in the skull.
Some insect.
No, oh, you got a little mad. Oh, you took away my trampoline, buddy. I didn't even notice that thing in the background until just now.
Yeah, that thing's, what the fuck is that?
Oh boy, that was
That's what that is.
Yeah, so this is what happens when when someone's supposed to hit you when you're close to the edge. I was kind of mid-map. I'm kind of surprised that managed to throw me into a stage transition. I'm actually really surprised that happened. But oh well.
This map reminds me a lot of Aquaman's map from the first game. I don't know if you remember it.
This actually is Aquaman's map from the first game. It's slightly changed, but this is the same room.
Because before the stage interaction was you can actually cause water to break into the arena.
You can actually do that on the other part of the map now. You know when in your last battle with Aquaman, when I was saying corner fuck him, pretty much. Yeah. If you are on his end where he was, you can activate that thing where they punch it and water comes in.
So now you're trying to goofy bash him.
I am. Ow. Stab. Bro.
Very nice. Unfortunately, we didn't get that third light sweep, but that's okay.
What happened?
There was a bottom goal.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I was too busy kind of making sure I didn't die.
We got two. We got 2 out of 3.
All right, so we are halfway done. We are moving on to the Scarecrow. My guy.
My guy.
The guy.
The guy.
Like the best character in the game. Just saying.
I wish you could get that as a skin.
That would be really nice if
Really
he was the same body type, but you still have that. Oh, wow, he looks like he's about to tie me to a ceiling and not really do death things.
Yeah.
He looks like he's into some media set. Yeah. I do see that he's got the sight back. Sickle. This thing. You can walk forward with that. I don't know how you do it. I figured it'd be something as simple as
is it a meter burn?
As walking. I tried meter burning it and it didn't quite work. Maybe I just wasn't doing it right. I gotta look into it more. I'm a real big fan of finding characters out, not by looking at their moveset, but just by fucking with them.
Intrepid plays a very better blue so.
All this and good looks too.
It also helps when you've been playing this for 6 hours.
That also helps, yeah. Unfortunately, I was working until 6 today, so that was not on my agenda. But if I had a day where I could just play this straight for 6 hours, you're damn right I would be.
He's got this ability. This Scarecrow allows him to fuck his old over. I guess. That Scarecrow ability swaps out his Fear Toxin use ability with a swarm that just crawls from below. Kind of like... Ooh, he read it!
Ooh, Scarecrow has a teleport. I did not realize that.
Scarecrow does have a teleport. I don't utilize it too much. It's more for positioning. You never want to really use it. It's like a combative type thing. You want to set it to put him at a good distance, but you don't want to just use it to get close. Because if you look closely, you'll realize that he has to go down and then also come up. It's not as quick as everyone else's, and even though it looks kind of quick compared to the rest of the cast, it's very slow. It also isn't an attack. Supergirl, you use Supergirl's down back square, and she flies off the screen and comes around the other side. But when she connects, it automatically does a hit for you. This he's got nothing, and he can't act right out of it. So you gotta be really careful when you're teleporting, because you could be setting yourself up for better positioning, but you could also be setting yourself up for trail. Oh, there's a justice. If I were to play any heavy tank character, I aspire it to be Bane, but I'd probably dabble in some Atrocitus. I believed I would play Atrocitus as like a main when the game came out, and then I kind of was like, eh.
I discovered that I hate fighting Atrocitus.
He is quite the bothersome.
Yeah, I did discover that recently. But that might also be because...
Get your little pussy out.
Literally, get your pussy out of my face. Atrocitus doesn't give any shits, man.
I give less shits.
Yeah.
Consider yourself defeated.
Oh, I have to land enough to pick up the match. That's pretty easy. Come here, buddy. Gotta love it when the Ow. Ow. That's the move. His ability to do that move that pulls you in and then also follow it up by... Ooh, I might miss this. I always believe that.
There it is!
There it is again! There it is again! I'm telling you, every single time. The NPCs will not hesitate to punish you, and now you'll notice he gains a little bit of health back. And then takes the rest of your health.
At that point, if Chauncey said nothing to lose, he should have just wasted all his bars, honestly. But that's just me.
Oh. This is what I get for waiting for him to make a move. Shield bash. Going.
Sora!
Well, I'm glad that I'm unlocking nice Blue Beetle gear.
Yeah.
Oh, I got so excited because for a second I thought the game was
let's see what this Harley looks like.
I thought the game was gonna allow me to play as Harley for a second.
What does this Harley look like?
Oh, would you like to try this?
Look at this Harley.
It's weird.
Everyone
is a nice Harley.
So different.
Beetle brain, a girl can't change.
I think it's because her outfits vary the most than most people.
Begin.
Right.
When other people get new outfits, it's like it looks just very slightly different from other ones. Harley just changes it all up though. Like she has a jacket and pants in one. She's wearing like basically just underwear and no jacket in another. And now she's wearing a full suit, a full one-piece suit kind of thing. Sparks it up. There are characters that do that though. I mean, like after you get it, I mean this could be all epic here, because a lot of characters can change very much depending on what you give them.
Consider yourself defeated.
I found myself saving my meter from mostly meter burns, and if I have the chance to do a super, then I can. But I definitely like to do meter burns more than supers. I find it better, in my opinion.
You're giving Harley a punch. Oh, great.
These AIs are really good at blocking these. I'm not used to it. There it is.
Ooh, I
knew it was coming eventually.
Can't crush this part.
Alright. Come on, Harley. There we go, we got it.
Blue Beetle wins.
Oh, we got a new Blue Beetle ability for you, Intrepid.
What'd we get?
It's called Air Diving Mandible Strike.
Ooh, I love air dives.
Alright, and then after we beat this last fight against good old Blue Beetle...
Alright. Nothing...
Nothing like a...
yeah, nothing like a nice ditto to end the stream.
Yeah. Oh,
So
that Blue
that's
Beetle
what I
looks
look
nice too.
Don't you own a mirror? Let's see what I look like when I lose.
Begin.
Oh! He's talking all that good shit about him. Nice little cameo. I love the cameos in this game. You can see Two-Face in the back of that cage over there. It's nice. It's one of my favorite parts about these Injustice games. All the characters that are in this game.
Whoa! There's an ability I've not seen.
Nope.
Is that an armor, or just something that actually knows how to play the character? I wonder. Maybe both? Oh, nice chain across that little sweep you did. Actually connected. I feel like it should have.
All of this and good looks too.
I am the real Blue Beetle.
All of this and good looks
I don't know,
too.
you guys are pretty even. Neck and neck. You know what never goes well? Being neck and neck with an NPC.
No.
However, he did just burn some meter. Still probably not the best move, though.
Probably not.
See,
But
now he can still report and do the same thing, but he still has 2 bars of meter and you now have none.
Not bad, huh?
Now he's got 4 bars of meter, actually. Just juggling. We got this. We got this.
what?
What was that? What was that super armor for a second? He didn't even do anything.
I don't know.
You just punched him and he was like, oh wait, I forgot to feel pain for my bad. Oops, let me die. Oh, over dramatic theatrical falls off stage.
And that's how we know he's a fake. Alright, with that, that was the perfect way to end the stream.
That was good. That was good. A nice little short stream for you guys to check out the multiverse and see the different types of bullshittery that it does to you, like some Joker teeth and freezing lightning. Apparently Zeus does that.
Alright, and with that being said, please join me over on my channel tomorrow to see the last of Injustice 2 week. I'll be tackling some online with some random people. So if you jump on there with me, you might have a chance of facing me and probably kicking my ass. So looking forward to seeing you guys do that. I am Axel's apprentice. He is.
I am Intrepid.
Thank you guys so much. Conducive Gaming out.
Later.